How to change your mindset to make money. Welcome back to my channel, the channel for personal finance and money matters. Remember to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell if you like my contents. Let's begin. Hi, my name is Louis, your financial educator. Want to know what makes one person successful with money and another give up? It's simple, it's their money mindset. What they believe about money, yourself, and the world shapes how your life will unfold. Every single day, you have the power to make decisions that will move you forward financially or set you back. It's up to you. You guys may have heard about making a budget every month, living on less than you make, and don't use that to pay for stuff. But none of that matters if you don't believe it's possible to live that way, or if you are not motivated to live that way. So many people hit the snooze button on their finances as if they will just wake up one day and be able to retire. Maybe they hope to take their money more seriously later in life, or maybe they think winning with money is only for rich people. If that's you, you have got to change your mindset. Your parents can't make you care, your spouse can't make you care, and as much as I wish I could, I can't make you care. It's on you to change your mindset. The good news is, you can. What is the money mindset? Your money mindset is your unique set of beliefs and your attitude about money. It drives the decisions you make about saving, spending, making, and handling money. People who have a healthy money mindset believe things like, I have the freedom to spend, but I can also tell myself not to purchase. I enjoy helping others who are struggling by giving generously. I don't have to compare myself to others. It's possible to achieve my financial goals. Your money mindset shapes the way you feel about that, your attitude towards people who make more or less money than you, how easily you can give, your ability to invest with confidence, and more. How is your money mindset formed? Your money mindset is influenced by many different factors, including the psychology of money itself. Obviously, the experiences you have personally had around money will play a big role. Things like if you had a part-time job in high school, if you have been at the receiving end of generosity, or how openly your parents talk about money growing up. Think about that last one for a moment. Now, everything that happens in your life is not your parents' fault, but more is caught than taught. So the way you saw your parents talk about money or not talk about it definitely influenced your attitude about money from an early age. Thinking about how money was handled in the household you grew up in will help you understand the foundation for your beliefs about money. If you are married, this can also help you get to the root of money fights you and your spouse may have. Their experience was probably totally different from yours, which means you guys are coming at this big and sometimes emotional topic of money from two different perspectives. The importance of understanding your money mindset. Henry Ford said, whether you believe you can do a thing or not, you are right. Ramsey Solutions conducted a study of over 10,000 millionaires, and one of the most fascinating statistics was that 97% of millionaires believe, wait for it, that they could become millionaires. They believe that it was within their control. They believe they held the key to their success. And having that mindset, not an inheritance, fancy education, or wealthy parents, is exactly what caused them to succeed. This can be true for you as well. What you believe will drive your behavior, which will lead to positive results. You do this in other areas without even realizing it. Do you believe that making your spouse feel special is important to your marriage? Or that you need to have a job to pay rent? Or that TGIF is the best day of the week? Your behaviors will support those beliefs. That means you'll probably send texts to your spouse throughout the day, show up to work on time, and make sure you go for a party on Friday night. How to change your mindset about money? I remember when I realized my mindset had shifted. I was 23 years old when I first started working in a sales job, which meant I had to keep a budget and work harder to earn more commission. This is not when I developed a healthy money mindset. Far from it. I actually hated having to sit down and think of every little thing I may need to spend money on a month in advance. I also hated having to sometimes tell myself not to shopping. Spending money has basically been my spiritual gift even from a young age. But I did start to realize I'm really good at telling my money where to go, and if I could live within the boundaries of the budget, I could still spend money on things I wanted along the way. Then a few years later, I took a dream vacation to Seoul, South Korea. I didn't think about the budget and I just felt completely free to buy whatever I wanted. Amazing, right? I mean, I was living in my financial strengths. But here's what happened. I've set my budget much earlier prior to that trip. In fact, I set up a really big budget for this trip that was enough for me to spend on whatever stuff that I wanted to buy, because knowing the limit was the only way I could truly enjoy it. That's when I realized that after years of consistently doing a budget, my money mindset had completely changed. Because over time and through healthy money habits, I learned that a budget doesn't limit my freedom, it gives me freedom. We are not all wired the same. So forcing yourself to do a monthly budget might not be what changes your mindset, but you need to do it anyway. It's vital for your financial health. So by having this money mindset, it motivates me to work extra hard or find any other possible side hustles or side businesses to work on. The key is to be comfortable with earning more money to set up a budget for my financial goal. That's the importance of having the correct mindset to money so that you can start making more money. Not only making more money is important, budgeting your money is equally important as well. Like this video if you find it useful, and subscribe to my channel as well if you want to watch more contents like this. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.